Hi, my name is Chris Hawkins, and I'm going to be talking a little bit about the Zika virus. I thought the Zika virus was a good topic to bring up for this class. With the recent outbreak in 2015, I think everyone should know just a little bit more about what exactly this virus is. Start off with a little bit of history of the Zika virus. This virus was first isolated in April 1947 from a monkey in the Zika forest of Uganda, where of course this virus got its name. But it wasn't until 1952 where this virus was first spotted in humans. All in all, this virus was pretty much foreign to the Americas up until the recent outbreak in 2015. But all the way until November 2016, the World Health Organization finally declared the Zika virus was no longer a global emergency. However, this virus will be a long-term problem and it will still remain a serious concern throughout. A little bit about the Zika virus itself. Zika virus is a virus spread mostly by the bite of an infected Aedes species mosquito. These mosquitoes are mostly daytime active, but they're also out at night, so this is probably a lose-lose situation for us. This virus can also be transmitted through sexual intercourse, as well as having it passed along by a pregnant woman to her fetus. And this can cause many birth problems, which I will go on a little bit later. But as of today, there is no medication or vaccine to prevent the Zika virus, but there are ways to help limit your exposure and whatnot. The dangers of Zika itself is that unborn babies are most at risk, like I just said, as a Zika infection during pregnancy can cause a birth defect called microcephaly. Microcephaly is a disease where the brain does not fully grow and it actually causes the head itself to be smaller, which can cause other severe fatal brain birth defects as well, which is a big problem. Those infected are also at risk, but it's also uncommon to be associated with Guillain-Barré syndrome, which affects the central nervous system. There are many symptoms of the Zika virus, but they're often mild or not noticeable at all, which is actually a bad thing, because some of the symptoms are fever, rash, joint pain, conjunctivitis, which is redness in the eyes, muscle pain, and headaches. These symptoms can often last for several days to a week, which is often a telltale sign that these aren't just everyday problems that you may be going through. It's important to check with the doctor if any of these signs are start occurring and are lasting for several days to a week. There are many ways to help prevent it, even without medicine and vaccines, and there's also stuff you can do if you find out that you have been infected with Zika. Some prevention methods to help you avoid getting the virus would be avoiding mosquito bites at all costs. This is obvious with not just Zika virus, but West Nile virus, and just any other bite you can get from viruses. It's important to try to avoid it if you can. Some ways to help avoid them would be long sleeve shirts and pants, especially if you're traveling in areas that you know could be infected or have been told to be infected with Zika. Permethrin insecticide, which can be put on the shirt and pants and clothes and all that. It's pretty much like an insect repellent, like the bullet point below. It can help spread off the Zika virus and the Zika bites itself. It's also important to practice safe sex to avoid transmission through sexual activity, and also to just have overall mosquito control at home. Some things that you can do after you find out you have been infected, unfortunately, would be to drink fluids to prevent dehydration, get plenty of rest, and use over-the-counter medicines such as Tylenol to help reduce fever and pain and all the other symptoms that may be coming along with Zika. But there's nothing more important than talking to your doctor. Doctor can know many more things about it than you possibly could know. And they can also rule out dengue fever, which is one of the things that can come along with being infected with the Zika virus. So just stay up with your doctor and use all the facts that you may have learned here, hopefully, and just stay safe. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video.